So, hi, my name is Mike Anderson of Collision Advice. I'm really excited to be here at the ASP of New Jersey's Northeast Trade Show. Haven't been here in several years. I'm excited. I'll be presenting some seminars, basically. My first this evening is called Position Yourself in the Collision Repair Industry, where I will be talking about what a shop needs to do to thrive and not just survive in the collision repair industry. And I think it's really going to be a lot centered around OEM certifications. And then secondly is tomorrow I'll be doing a seminar on my Who Pays for What surveys. Every quarter, on behalf of Collision Advice, we do a survey of shops around the country, and we ask them, how often do you get paid for these not-included operations by the top 8 insurers? And then we publish those results by DRP versus non-DRP, and also by state and by region. So tomorrow we're going to be kind of giving an overview of those survey results and kind of educating shops and create awareness that they're not the only one. At the end of every seminar, I like to have what's called a desired outcome. And that means I like to give shops some takeaways. And basically what I'm going to help them to understand is that they need to focus on 3 key things: service, speed, and accuracy. They need to give extraordinary customer service. Good enough is not really good enough. And what we need to do is we've got to make sure that we greet the customer properly, keep them informed, and also make sure we have on-time delivery. And the most important thing is that the customer does not have to return back to the collision center for a problem with their vehicle repairs. The second thing we're talking about is speed. You know what? A lot of times people say, well, Mike, if you're fixing cars fast, you're hacking them out. That's not true. We need to make sure that we're fixing cars in a timely manner, because we got to make sure not only are we representing our brand, we're representing that OEM's brand. And last but not least, accuracy, on-time delivery. We got to change our word track up a little bit about how we're talking to the customers and giving them an anticipated delivery date when we haven't completed 100% teardown, secured our parts estimated time of arrival, or as well as our 100% authorization from the consumer or the insurance carrier. So bottom line is, some of my takeaways are, we're going to help shops to equip with what they need to do in order to thrive and not just survive in the future. Now for tomorrow's session, the Who Pays for What survey results, our goal is to create awareness with shops, number one, of a lot of not-included operations that they may or may not be charging for. Number two is we want to arm them with the tools and the documentation to help them to get reimbursed, to remove some of the friction in the negotiation process. We also are going to talk about sticking to 4 basic questions, and that is if you want to get paid, and those are as follows. Is it required to put the vehicle back to pre-accident condition? Number 2, is it included in any other labor operation? Number 3, is there a predetermined time in the estimating system? And number 4, if not, what is it worth? So what we're going to do is we're going to provide them with the documentation and the resources available to get paid for these non-included operations. Because at the end of the day, if we're doing for it, we should get paid for it. You know, I also want to make sure that I want to say thank you to ASP of New Jersey and the Northeast Trade Show for having me. So thank you so much to Tom Greco and his staff. And I also want to say thank you to Axalta Coating Systems for sponsoring me at this year's event. So if I can do anything to help you, support you, encourage you, please feel free to reach me at Mike Anderson at Collision Advice. Our website is www.collisionadvice.com. And I always cannot stop any type of interview without saying, please check out my good friends at Collision Hub.